It's show and tell time.
Here at the Collector's Corner, we're taking toys off our shelves, comic books out of our cases, video games from our vaults, and we're showing them to the world. They can be worth millions of dollars, or in Lawrence's case, just sentimental.
Hey, I got some stuff that's worth a little something.
Gentlemen, what are we showing this week?
Well, I got nothing.
First. Oh, wait.
None. It's been.
Rich always says he's got nothing and pulls out a bag.
I got nothing.
of stuff.
So anyway, so if Chris wasn't here, oh no, Lawrence wasn't here, but I got a new keyboard, right? The Corsair, right? So little nice, clicky clacky, can take out the keys. So I'm like, I'm about to go down this rabbit hole of keyboards. So I went out and got me another one. I haven't opened it yet. I'm gonna do an unboxing. It's a high ground. It's white. It has like a geographical, like kind of like landscape on it. I don't want to open it right now, but it's also customizable. It's super clacky from what I understand, and I can't wait to start.
Wait, okay.
You just collecting keyboards?
Yeah,
I'm not. But here's the thing. I'm mostly going to start like modifying them. So I'm going to like take the switches out and like get different keys. So as time goes on, you're going to see. Like I'm gonna pull up this keyboard.
Lawrence, can you make
have
Chris,
different keys on it?
Can you make
I'm
Rich
so
the
sorry.
main event here?
Yeah, my bad.
I want to get a better look at this keyboard.
Yeah.
He put himself on the front.
Yeah, it always does that, Jack, if I'm first. Here we go.
Yeah. So I'm going to use this one as an example, the Corsair. You can take the keys off, right? And right, you see the little switch in there. You could take the switch out. Right. And you can make it extra clacky. You can make it silent, or whatever the case may be. You can also pull the switch apart, lube it up, and make it sound better. And for certain keyboards, you can take the actual whole board apart and change the sound of it from the inside by changing the foam and stuff like that, and the stabilizers and so you get a nice little.
People get into keyboards hardcore, don't they?
They do, and you can get custom resin keys. Like you can go to Etsy, you get like custom resin keys. Like you get like a whole bunch of Lord of the Rings, Pokemon, and a bunch of anime characters, and like you can change every key. Like if really nasty with your key memory, you can change every key on the board just to like custom resin or like custom laid out keys. So that's
Rich, excuse my ignorance. What are you typing? Are you ready?
Speaking of that,
what are you doing?
When I get off of work, I come home and I'm trying to get my typing skills back up. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll jump up and do a speed.
What are you working on? Like
nothing.
Are you
nothing really? I used to be pretty decent in high school, and in college I used to type out my cousin's papers. So I'm like, yeah, I'm
being a fast typer. I think I remember that.
You don't remember that? You never seen me type anyway.
Never see Rich type.
You never see me type.
I'm speaking over here.
Did your mom teach computer though?
She
at
did.
One point. That's why I think So I know about a little something.
So,
wait,
what's up?
So are you customizing these keyboards?
I'm going to like this one.
Like, what are you gonna do with it?
Like I saw some keys that I'm gonna get, and I'm gonna drop some new space bar, new keys on it. Not with this one, but you can get like really cheap keyboards on like Amazon for like $50.
But what are you gonna do with the keyboards?
You're gonna get
I'm gonna customize them, and I'm just gonna like display them, brother. What are you talking about?
But are you gonna?
I'm gonna use them. Yeah, I'm gonna use them. I'm gonna swap them out. Like this one right here is my second keyboard. Can I have a keyboard for every day of the week?
Steampunk looking keyboard.
Okay, get it, Rich. I mean, you say you have new collections.
No, but there's a whole keyboard subculture.
There is.
That people are into keyboards.
And now that I've watched now that I watched one video, it's all over my timeline on YouTube, and I'm seeing it all.
Is this also the rabbit hole, like back into like PC gaming? Like if you have a freaking decked out keyboard and crazy computer, are you gonna? I mean,
listen, I was doing little test streams, and the little mini Mac gets a little hot, and it doesn't really perform as well. So I think that might be the next move.
Oh, okay. It's all coming together now.
Yeah,
I see you. I feel you, man. I feel you. Well done. Well done. Who wants to go next?
Right. Well, last week I showed you guys my Berserk figure, or the week before that.
Mm-hmm.
This week I'm gonna recap it
Wait,
quickly.
hold on 1 second. Can we take a look at your T-shirt real quick? I'm sorry, I just got a glimpse of this.
Is that Darkwing Duck?
That is
Yeah,
Darkwing
it is.
Duck.
Darkwing Duck. My
It's back.
sister
What
gave me this shirt.
What does it say underneath? It's backwards for us.
And the terror that
I'm
flashed in the
the-
night.
Exactly. What else would it
Yeah,
say?
Darkwing Duck,
I
baby.
don't know. All right.
Let's get dangerous.
So here's how the sculpture turned out.
Wow,
That came out real good.
I mean, just came out.
He
came
3D
out.
printed that, Chris. He had that.
You
3D
printed it?
printed.
Yeah.
That's a
I
print.
had my buddy 3D print it, and I've been sitting here gluing it together, and I spent the week kind of painting it. I also
Damn.
made
Yeah, you
I'll never
video.
paint anything again.
You gotta.
My ambition supersedes my paint skill. I can't look at that and then go paint what I'm trying to paint.
Chris was about to show you his 3D printed turtle right now, but now he's not.
He just destroyed it. He threw it across the room and broke it.
Painted now. It just looks like you bought it in the expensive case in the comic book store. I look like a 5-year-old painted. Damn,
You gotta
Jack.
you gotta up your paint game, man. Especially if you're doing all this printing. That's what it's like. You up your paint game, you're gonna be real happy with it. I mean, also the blood on the sword. You know, if you guys remember last week, the sword was just it was just flat color. So I added all the blood kind of dripping off it, which is cool.
Painted the handle, right? That
Painted
was
the handle.
Yeah.
Added his little, because this is kind of a later look to the guy, so I added the kind of distinction in his hair. Just super happy with the way this thing ultimately turned out.
Yo, you
There's no
saved yourself a few $100s on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. And
There's no eye patch. Does he have an eye patch?
Nah.
Nah.
He's just got a nasty wound where he
Yeah.
used to have an eye. So that's my recap on a couple weeks ago, showing you how the thing finally turned out.
That
That
is
came out
sick,
good.
Jack. That's sick.
And yeah, super happy to have that added to my collection. So Brent, thank you for that. And this week I'm showing off just a handful of comics quickly. Some of them you've seen already, but since we're talking about Spider-Man, the one I really wanted to show you is I have Spider-Punk #1, but for the life of me I can't. It's buried away on some shelf somewhere. So my Spider-Geddon comic where the dude is a punk star rocking out with a guitar. Don't know where it is. But here's some Spider-Man covers.
All right.
Yeah.
It's your 25-cent cover. Here's an original Marvel Tales 18. I remember having this one when I was a kid. This cover is chewed up, but it's got that classic Spider-Man art, which I just love. You guys have seen this one. It's my Stan Lee signed Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That
Which
is
I'm
sick.
debating about getting this one graded and sealed at this point. Peach Momoko, for those of you who don't know, is doing another signing event with CGC. So I'm going to send some comics again.
Oh,
Fingers
that is
crossed.
sick.
Nice.
That's cool.
I like
So
that
this
one.
is Peach Momoko's take on Miles Morales and Spider-Man. This cover is Spider-Men Double Trouble, and it's Peter Parker and Miles Morales tell #1. Yeah, just an awesome cover. This guy is Todd McFarlane's
Ooh.
Spider-Man
Oh,
cover.
all right.
It's the
I have a
90s
t-shirt.
right there, man.
That's the 90s, and there are actually 3 versions of this cover. Each one is priced differently. This is the gold version. This one came out later. It's the homage cover
Hey.
as Venom. And this is the silver version of the same cover, which is actually more valuable. So that one I have sealed.
9.8. What is that? How much is that worth? Do you know?
I think it's only like about it's in the 100, 150 range, something like that. And this is, can you guess who drew this guy?
Alex Ross.
Yeah.
Alex
come on,
Ross's Spider-Man. Alex Ross did this whole series of comics a couple of years ago, where he did like 42 different covers, and I pre-ordered all of them. I spent like $70 and I pre-ordered the 40-something covers, which was kind of a steal when you think about how much comics usually $4 or something like that now. So to get all of them for like, I think it was 78 or something, I was super happy about. And then the person who I pre-ordered with never sent them to me.
What?
No.
What?
Never sent them. So I was so put out because subsequently 2 things happened. I didn't pick them up when they started coming out on the shelves because I knew I had pre-ordered and they were coming.
Mm.
And by the time the guy finally got back to me and then ghosted, and then I think maybe I don't know what happened with him, but it was weird because he had great reviews, but then he just disappeared. So I never got those comics. So it was like I was out this, and then it was too late to get a refund too. So I was out the $70. I didn't get any of the pre-orders, and I ended up picking up like 10 of them randomly on the shelves for, cover price. So the whole thing was a little sour, but very cool covers.
That is sick, man. Alex Ross, dude.
That's dope.
That's fire.
Well done.
Lawrence?
Well freaking done. Oh, wait, me.
Chris? Lawrence?
Wait.
St. Victor's?
Chris,
So,
go for it, man.
Same thing. I'm talking about Miles Morales. The Miles Morales action figure.
Hey!
All right.
Yeah, this is from the first Spider-Man movie, the Spider-Verse movie. So actually, his head comes off. You have an additional head, and here's the other. Obviously, these are actually in play rotation. These are Sebastian's, but this one I pre-ordered because Miles Morales is very important to me because Sebastian's mom is Hispanic and I'm black, so this is kind of the Sebastian is a superhero, right? So it's kind of cool.
Oh, that's dope.
All right.
That's dope.
And then I have the greatest Miles Morales story ever made. What if?
Yeah!
Wow. Wow.
I have both covers.
That's gonna be worth something. Watch,
Because-
that's gonna be worth something.
Because they never pulled it off the shelves when I'm surprised they did it, but yeah, awesome. So that's my Miles Morales show and tell today. Collector's Corner.
Nice,
All right.
man. Well, I'm gonna follow that up with, I got my Miles Morales right here. I got his head on right here
Nice.
from the first movie. Sick. But I showed you guys this in package, but I didn't show you guys taking out. There is a unboxing on YouTube, but the Spider-Gwen,
Nice.
Spider-Woman. This figure came out really good, man. It's
Yeah.
really good, and you get this, of course, this head sculpt and some other hands go with it. And no spoilers for this film, but if they told me they're gonna make a Spider-Woman, Spider-Gwen animated spin-off, I'm like there day one. She's become one of my favorite characters. So sick. Spider.
I have a question about the mechanics of that costume, though.
Yes.
What's your question?
She's in sneakers, as
Yeah.
is Morales.
Okay.
How,
Reasons, Jack.
how
Reasons.
exactly does that work?
Jack.
What do you mean?
It just works.
Okay, cool.
Michael Jordan jumped from the free throw line. He jumped 100
Hey, question
Make
answered.
it happen. Listen.
Funny, I didn't know she was wearing Jordans though, but okay.
No, you're wearing
Yeah,
Converse.
she's wearing
feet. He's wearing
Converse. Yeah.
Converse, the first sneaker of the NBA.
I
Right.
got
Oh, man.
I got a Miles Morales thing. See, look at that.
Hey,
I'm a cool
Rich.
kid. I'm a cool kid.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk. We're talking